Hello. I trust you're doing well and you're keeping safe. Yesterday, the Kenyan government, through the Ministry of Education, made a very huge announcement that the academic year 2020 is lost. I don't know exactly what this means to you. I don't know what exactly this means to a Form 4 candidate, to a Class 8 candidate who was well prepared to do his or her exams at the end of this year. I imagine it has been a very difficult announcement to comprehend and to take in. I know as a parent, maybe it has been a very hard, difficult time to imagine that maybe you have another year of maybe paying fees. But I'm imagining that there is that we can do for them, for those of us who are going through a very difficult time, and especially for the candidates. I imagine, especially for the standard 8 candidates, and especially more so for the boys who are waiting to graduate from primary school, join high school, and probably go through the rite of passage so that they can be able to transit from childhood to adulthood. This is a ritual that sometimes happens in December, and in other cultures happens in August. And it's a ritual that maybe we may not be going through. So I don't know what exactly it means for that boy who had psychologically prepared for the rite of passage. And here we are. There is something that we can do as caregivers to help these people cope, to help them walk this journey, because it's not an easy journey. Among many, many other things, maybe we can do this one thing: listen with compassion. Listen with compassion. I am imagining they are going through mixed feelings. They are angry. They are angry at themselves. They are angry at the government. They are angry at the pandemic. They are angry even over things that they are not sure of. They are hurting. They are hurting because they thought they had done their best, they had prepared well, and they were waiting for exams, and the exams are not forthcoming. They are so frustrated. So, what next? What does this mean to me? What does it mean to my academic? What does it mean to the plans that I had made? They are frustrated and they are going through mixed feelings. So, what can we do as caregivers, as those that are near them, as siblings of these candidates? Maybe we can do, among many other things, listen with compassion. Let them know that we are there for them. Let them know that we feel them. Let them know that we hear them. Approach them and let them know that, you know what, I know this is very difficult for you, but know that I'm here for you. What is that I can do for you? Ask questions. Ask open-ended questions. Like, for example, I don't know what this means to you. Now that this announcement was made and you had made plans, I don't know what this means to you. Where does this leave you? Let them tell you what is that they are going through. Validate, validate, validate their feelings. Validate. Yes, I know this is very difficult for you. I know you could be feeling very angry. I know you could be feeling very frustrated. I can hear you. I feel you. It's not an easy place to be. It's not easy. Let them know that you can hear and listen to what they are saying. So validate their feelings. Kindly, I urge us. Let us avoid telling them how to feel and how to behave and how to go about it. Remember, it's their situation. Remember, it's their issue. Let's avoid telling them, you don't need to feel angry. You don't need to feel frustrated. 1 year doesn't mean anything. No, let us validate their feelings. Let them know that we hear them and we feel them. So respond even as they vent out, respond with compassion. I know you are so angry and I'm sorry that you're feeling this way. I know that it's very difficult for you. I know that you could be going through a very difficult moment. Let them hear us say that we can feel them and then we can hear them. Probably, maybe as you listen, you will notice that one is engaging in self-defeating behaviors, in ineffective or ineffective coping mechanisms. When you realize this, kindly, with compassion, with empathy, guide them to explore effective coping strategies. Guide them to explore the resources around them. Like, for example, you can ask, what do you think as a family we can do to help you cope with what is happening? What do you think I can do to help you manage what is going through your mind? Let them know that you are there. How about talking to a friend? How about talking to a counselor? How about seeking therapy? Help them explore effective coping strategies. Because if we don't do that, we might end up with quite a number of them struggling with mental health issues. So, as caregivers, let us listen with compassion. Let us be empathic. Let us respond with empathy and compassion. Let them know that we are there for them. And for you, the candidate, for you who is struggling with what is happening, remember, I can imagine it's not easy because amidst all this, there is a pandemic that has disrupted our lives. So remember that choices have consequences. The choices that we make will determine whether we shall succeed in life or we shall fail. You have no control over what is happening. There is nothing maybe you can do about it. You can't change the situation. So, one of the coping mechanisms of stress management is accepting things that we cannot change. We cannot change the fact that the academic year is lost. We cannot change the fact that we are in a pandemic. So the best that we can do is accept what we are going through and the situation that we are in. And once we accept, then we can be able to explore better ways of coping with whatever is that we are going through. Remember, you don't have to walk this journey alone. Seek for help. Talk to a friend. Talk to a caregiver who you think can be able to listen to you and hear you. Seek for therapy. Ask your family to facilitate you to go and speak to a counselor. We are here for you. Kindly remember, you don't need to walk this journey alone. We are here for you. May God bless you as you ponder how you're going to cope and what lies ahead of you. May God help you to come up with effective coping strategies. Thank you and have a blessed day.